The finals here at the Awesome Premier League. Cameron, how are we doing? Halfway through the cast for this evening. We've seen plays coming out left and right. Some pretty big finishes by different teams so far on the evening.
Yeah, absolutely. And because of that...
Hey guys, just wanted to give you some context in this video on this the game you're watching right now. So this is the third game of the 8 that were played for the Awesome Premier League finals. This is for Season 2. It's not being played for immediate cash prize. It's not being played for some skins. It's actually being played to qualify for a LAN that's going to be announced pretty soon. It's not official yet. In May, so very, very soon. And basically the top 4 teams that qualify in North America and Europe are going to this LAN. So it's a high-stake game. You know, there's a really huge prize on the line. And we have an incredible game. And this game, and I'm basically going to show you my perspective, so all my kills and the team's communications, as well as the stream's perspective and everything. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Yeah, enjoy the video.
Yeah, shoot to kill. They're coming in that direction. They may try and get onto where Totality is already holding. Adam Dids looping around the top. Don't know if he spotted them right now, but a couple of players of Totality already leaving the buildings to try and gain an angle on him. He does stop. He's out behind a tree, potentially still trying to scout it out, but he spots Taro. Taro sends a couple of shots, but first 2 bullets from Adam do land. Taro just barely alive now. Adam knows he landed those, and he wants to go on the push, but some pressure from the south side does stop him momentarily as he waits for more backup.
Yeah, and his backup is coming directly behind him, but unfortunately he gets downed in the process. That's going to be Tony V, the sub, for Totality, connecting with the shots on Adam Dids, getting the down right there. More shots coming on to Adam Dids' teammate, his support right there, and that's It's Imagine getting down as well, and they are so separated from the rest of their team. It is very bad for them.
That
right
rotation
now
could be quite impactful.
Yeah, certainly a lot of teams finding themselves very close to one another in the centralized locations of this first zone. The blue zone almost done encroaching on this safe zone. So we will have a new circle and just
So shift.
Okay.
I'll take the bike.
This Stasia is like 40%. Can I risk it?
Just be the
I don't
last
know.
vehicle. Just be the last vehicle.
Just be careful getting there. I want to try and get towards like orange or something. You have to cut through a lot of compounds and extra shit, so. Vehicle right next to me, literally.
Fewer people on the East Coast, but oh no, Totality! Were those wheels taken out? Vegas tried to get an angle, but it seems that it was just broken. While Smithy continues his drive right now, neck and neck with Space Station Gaming. Everyone racing for a new compound, and a lot of people going in towards the coast. We may see some people have to go in towards the Pavka or prison even.
Yeah, some very interesting decisions coming out of these teams. I mean, most of these teams that we're seeing transition right now are teams that were already safe and had secured compounds in the northern side of the zone, possibly recognizing the fact that it was absolutely congested up there is the reasoning behind these fast transitions from some of those teams. But I mean,
this pressure.
yeah, certainly not yet. We saw Tempo Storm coming in off that western part of the circle for this, actually, because they're going to have great positions now as the remaining teams in the north are going to have to transition south through these different choke points.
Birdie, there's a guy on my mark. Careful.
Okay.
I feel like you should play more down towards Tony. Like,
I'm playing counterback. I'm not playing for help. I'm playing. Nice.
Vehicle close
Vehicle?
to the east.
More people pulling up top. Tony, more people. Another DOS on blue.
these guys 305 are getting destroyed. I'm trying to clean up some of these kills.
Yeah, I don't have a scope. I can't do shit for that.
Smithy, you should try to...
I see that. It's so fucking far, sorry.
Yeah, but can you just car rifle? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna car rifle
they're
it.
getting knocked and shit.
Yeah.
Can't keep using all my ammo.
Down one.
Nice. Yes, perfect. Keep fucking him. Smithy, I feel like you should come in my building with the scope. You have so much more vision.
Yeah, sure. You take my spot then, because you need to keep it on the east.
Yeah.
Coming right now. Yeah, that's probably a good call.
Just fucking
be
car
careful.
rifle people. Like, do we have a lot of 7.6? Can Smithy just spam car rifle?
I've
I
got
can drop
30 right
some.
now. I could do them more later though.
Just spam it. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
not
just
the shoot all
spam it.
game.
Round one again, 305.
Nice.
shot.
Fucking keep doing it. That's so important.
Right.
Good. East is gonna push. We need to worry about East.
Two,
East and
240
south.
standing still. Prison. Okay, once. Twice.
Finish.
Nice,
Finish
Smithy.
Cloud9.
Nice.
Where was that at?
That was a 330, guys.
End up having to eat maybe a little bit of blue if it closes, but at least for now they're inside, so they may not want to move just yet.
There's a proner up northeast of you guys. Proner
I
up
see him.
northeast. I'll try and mark. I can't kill because I don't have ammo for it. He's running.
Dead. He's dead.
Nice
He's dead.
shot.
The down guy on the bike got killed as well.
Did you kill the guy in the bush? 290, Smithy?
No, probably not.
Already
He's in a
know me
bush.
to-
Got
That's
him.
a little piece of cover, but after that it's going to be open field, and that angle is held down by the rest of Team Gates.
Yeah, Team Gates certainly aware of his presence coming off of this. As soon as he left the tree's cover, he immediately gets fired upon and taken down by Mortify and the other member remaining of Team Gates. Team Gates now having to rotate off of their position, have to get through Fignaldo.
Trying to throw a random frag. Should
89?
have 85 of us. FlyQuest.
Yep.
I want to get to that little ridge
Wiped
right there.
320.
210.
320 is
Good.
wiped. I need 76 if possible.
Birdie, can I get?
One second.
I can give you a little.
Yeah. Yeah. 10.
I'm in zone here.
That squad, pretty much centralized location, favoring a little bit of the north, but Totality now pushing in off of this eastern edge. Still in that 2-2 split though, Cameron.
Yeah, but they've been trying to bound people in one after another using vehicles, and FlyQuest have zeroed in onto their plan right now and have at least stalled 2 people out on the side. But these 2 inside could be enough. If they at least put a little pressure onto FlyQuest and these nades may just do the trick, it could allow for the rest of their teammates to come in. That nade, oh, Blue's running away. It should be far enough away right now. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to find its connection. And I don't think Totality are going to want to push up directly onto FlyQuest because that means that they're going to be available to shots from everywhere else. But look at this hard swing away from everyone directly on top of Wildcard.
Yep, and FlyQuest something spotting Tony V. Tony trying to rotate into this next circle. Wildcard absolutely favored in this, dropping dead center on top of them. The other 3 remaining squads currently in the lobby are going to have to rotate off of their previous positions, and everyone knows where everyone is. FlyQuest trying to play spoiler on this Totality squad, still in a little bit of a split now, very split actually. They aren't that near each other, still holding down that pretty much eastern edge of the previous circle, but FlyQuest 4 men strong, need to be worried about how they're going to rotate in with so many squads there.
I like this by Totality. They have Purdy, who snuck his way into the edge of the next zone, but they left another player, Tony V, down on the side. If FlyQuest aren't aware of this, when they make their own rotation north, which they're going to have to do so soon, they could get caught off guard. They're being distracted marginally by the other 2 eastern players of Totality trying to rotate up themselves. But here is Tony V continuing to push up on the flank, moving slow. Don't know if he's going to be heard just yet, but microphone.
He's lit. He's lit.
Purdy, I'm coming to you.
Pinned at tree. Down at tree. That's right.
Nice. Bloody good shot.
One more up right.
I see
Close,
him.
close. On us.
Come.
Northwest. Nade over.
I'm getting split from up top from FlyQuest.
Nade.
They're on the hill southwest as well.
Like close
I'm
or what?
nading where you got no far on the edge.
Just spam smokes and nades. Blow up that UAZ. Little Prodigy was the one on the team who killed me, I think.
Tony's coming in late from north or south, trying to help Tony. Look up and see if you can help Tony.
I'm gonna come towards you guys.
The more important thing, I think, is to your right.
They needed me
I
from
can
the
get
right.
Smithy.
West and the God Squad to push.
Smitty does get dropped. Something is still being impactful here. Look at this slow crawl by the God Squad. Pride holding the angle, but he's flipping between 2 different spots. So if God Squad have lucky timing on this peek over the ridge, they could get the drop on him. Slowly sneaking forward. They hear gunshots elsewhere, but no, they're discovered. They're found out. Wildcard trying to push onto them. Pat Caps, though, he takes a lot of damage. Drassel's already taken out, and Pat Caps gets a drop onto 1, but Pride should be there easily to finish him off. Gonna lob a couple of grenades. They don't know how much damage they've done to him, but he's just trying to move his position around, but the nade is still close enough to finish him off. They go out in 4th. Totality, though, they're still strong. They're still in a lot of smoke, and FlyQuest down to just something, trying to sneak in, and this next circle has gone pretty much dead center, and pretty much, once again, still on wildcard.
Yeah, that's right, Cameron. 3 squads remaining, 7 players alive. FlyQuest versus Totality versus Wildcard. Something trying to play behind this rock and avoid these 3 members of Totality riding the southeastern edge of the previous circle. Purdy, Tony V, and Smithy still alive. 3 members for wildcard as well, a 3v1 situation, and something is finding himself in a tough position right now.
Yeah, he just wants to hope that these two larger squads find each other first, and Pretty did get a quick angle onto Kickstart. Didn't send out any shots, just
Straight west of you, Tony.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, I would wrap down.
Ready, I'm gonna try to get this street
Wrap
guy.
up
You ready?
Pretty. You got a frag out here. You got a landing zone.
We got
Nice.
Far flash left.
Left. Peek together.
Yes! Let's do it, boys. G fucking
Let's
G.
go.
and Purdy trade back, and actually it is a full wipe. Totality with the surround on the wild card. They get the downs, they get the drops, and Totality win game number 3 with, holy, 17 kills.
Yeah, huge finish for Totality right now, executing off of these circles and their positioning beautifully. I mean, exactly what you wanted to see coming out of this Totality squad, a squad of veteran players that you expect nothing less out of. So a huge first place finish for them.
Hey, not bad. So, as I mentioned before, this was being played for a LAN. It hasn't been announced yet, of course, but when the video is out, it would have been announced. The info will be out there. Along with this game and this huge point boost and other really good performances throughout the 8 games, this actually allowed us to qualify for the event. So we finished 2nd overall out of the 16 teams, out of the 4 that qualified. So yeah, we qualified. We're going to a LAN. That means we are going to be stateside. That means there might be a Totality gaming house for a bit. So expect more content, real life stuff and all the good stuff. Potentially, if this goes ahead. We also have DreamHack Austin just from the corner. So that's we got invited to close qualifiers for that. So if we qualify for that as well, that could be in 2 LANs in less than a month of time. So pretty exciting stuff. I'm excited. I'm just excited. That's all I can say. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll be keeping everybody up to date on my social media, especially Twitter. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.